To the listeners and supporters, fans, well wishers them, we then a Salon Tok Forum where they deal with issues, comment and analysis. We tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, God Almighty. Plenty, thank you again for today being another wonderful, blessed day. We na the first day of the week, Monday, in May 6, 2024. We tell them Boku thank you for where it don't give you the ability, the gift, the blessing, the support, and everything. Because Naina the only one way go make this determination as to when Uda go grab and Uda no go grab. So we where it make we grab, we want to tell them Boku thank you for this. We cannot be any more, grateful to this. With the act say how don't begin would be similar like Manigahim. With the habit say by Alhamdulillah we will, end up with, Alhamdulillah. For our Lord that share now, alone that follow me, because very important. Alone that follow, alone that share, alone that comment also, and at the same time, well, even more important, the YouTube, that Kutubu Kuruma YouTube platform is very, very important. Alone that they go there, that the Kutubu Kuruma YouTube platform, because when I go subscribe, it help, it widen, the fabric of communications. So please, and again, there can be. I want for the sooner comment there because the importance about that comment, they help the broadcast. It will even help Leona. They say so. Yes, well, look, Kutubu Wale will talk about that. Kutubu talk about that. See, not only all in us, the Salon Tok Forum where they deal with issues of comment and analysis that the WhatsApp they not on how they did. So when I mean numerous friends within our Facebook, I say I will come talk to them. Now also so we would really balance. Now, I don't list out a number of things that we can discuss. Well, actually, the castle we already do this job within an hour. One, the quote and the sinner, la reader for all last year. We can talk about, the fact say, they say the country stronger, but the ministers, the presidents, and everybody, and the MPs, every month, then they get a new salary every month. They not only they get their salary, but then they get benefits. That's the one that. Then the second thing we'll discuss now today. Luckily, Togo don't do them. We can't talk about for now return to real democracy in the country. Waiting at the real democracy now a parliamentary system of governance where the waiting again are written so and therefore can't explain to now because not everybody go understand waiting at the difference between a parliamentary system of governance and a presidential system of governance. So we need to come lay out the indices and let people understand. And that we as Salionians for clamor for, and I'll give you the reason. Then the third one again, JULIUS Madabio, if you see it they go through, what they go through so, from 2018 to now, we not blame nobody. We not blame nobody, blame yourself. The question is why? The kind of people the way he put around them, the so-called advisors the way he put them around them, people then were not going to muster the courage of conviction and fortitude, were not honest with themselves. So when they're not honest with themselves, so they're not honest with them. They're not able to look them in the face for telling the truth, whether the fact. They allow it, they make blunder after blunder. Any example, that Baba way he be pardoned. Say he go put a title on that, they call him peace ambassador. Well, I know something because it's like them big title to them. That made they call him a retired brigadier. Of course, we'll get for the way they're not even supposed to call him a brigadier. I'll get to you why they don't call him. Look what he don't go do. The same thing way that they say he do, now he don't do back. But this time when they keep people say you can't jump paper back then and this, you don't can go to the wrong person. So we'll explain all that day. Now let's go back to that first one. There's this general complaint of the fact that the country stronger, things difficult. But the fundamental question we'll ask, how about the people that must say the president to an entire, administration, everybody where they do, and then you go to the parliament, they don't do anything within the power. Where for saying they're sorry for the citizens, the citizens imply that they concern. More talk about this blackout in the country, where don't become a common fixture in the country. You talk about water, when you get a country where get 7 rivers, you get a country where getting the candle equating, But then with doctor this, doctor that, professor this, professor that, none of them not get the they know how we able to solve that problem. Water business for be difficult now. With other what you need a purification now we need. It's a America how they say not to certain a clean water again, but now the process of purification. And so all the doctor this, doctor that, professor this, so now paper tigers and normal again. Oh yes, that the normal doctor this, but wait on nothing. Nothing, no, they see nothing. The people that the people that they complain say, but then the question will go ask yourself, waiting the government anytime done the government from MAADA bill take kind of where they don't go 1 month say they don't get salary, then they don't get benefits where they give themselves, then they give like the so-called MPs in it. Then they give what they call constituency development allowance in it. That actually a welfare mentality now. Those allowances are meant for come and go back now your area, so they go help you. But we the citizens are we responsible for this. For be very honest, people they put Bible say or usami me fobe they say, I go now our job place now so they give you back off for mix fufu. Waiting they meet we because not because I didn't America and they put myself, I don't put myself commodity because I get people they back home and I get for shake my hand to them. So yeah, physically I know they for go through the problem, but emotionally I they go through the problem because I not go look them no more like that. I not go stretch my hand to them next year because them get the conditions they okay. No way, not the way they go look to me now. No, because they're self-sufficient. But they. So all of this because watching people they expect the citizen for do. Therefore they question them people are out about them money them where they give now for can develop with constituency. Some way, if you observe, MPs are not even going to the area. They're not even go there. They're not they meet to their constituency, the people there. They could go say that the whole town meetings there, meet with the people there, talk to them, see what are the issues there. Then they all get involved. And then they do. Before that, when they grab some man, they must say you didn't have Eastern area, or you didn't have Wellington. Where grab say they go below. Now, outside the British ambassador and the American ambassador, now they say they go lead up. The man say, oh, that is. Oh, not tycoon, then say they know they go to the constituency. They know they meet with people there. They know they can do development go there. Nothing, the way they all go involved, saying they do nothing. The only time we go see them when election, now they can they go to the people there, fool them, get one back yabas, care 2 3 magianda, care tamatisiana, care just then and gilly how they call them. So in other words, waiting when they do in exchange for waiting they go give now the handout because I call it handout. They alone vote for them, vote for them, now contract down at our side. All of these things because there's no time with all these hardship that they talk about where they go say, hey, we don't hear the president go talk, say, oh, well, you know what? For now, they give up his salary for now. Let's see what you go do. Before that, wait on it didn't plane. Now they talk, it didn't gamble, it didn't plane. Alternate, they go all kind of a meeting. Wait till they bring to the people, they will not see nothing. They travel at the expense of the citizens there. All of them say nothing. And when can you now so they go to get more money for that? They call it a party or they say. So altogether, we get heartless people in that country. Heartless people. We they talk this what they are so. People have seen a joke. Both SLPP and APC they are the enemies of that country. Why today Salon don't move for to forget another political party them? Today both SLPP and APC not to good, because now just one at the same atom. Now a question now something like what you call now. What you depend on something they call now. Oh, so they depend. When they not eat the social system, then the other people they say you can't go eat the social. Whether I don't eat this time here, so the other attempt and maybe they turn that. So then they take turn for win the country, for exploit the country and heartlessly. Look what citizens they go through. Us one pan any of them people they from the JULIUS MAADA bill cannot to the one they were saying a parliamentarians. Well, as far as me concerning not to parliamentarians anyway, Now building will get but not get parliamentary as it. Because a lot of things they way they happen. We say get a real parliament. We say get a parliament where the people's business, because when you put the structures and mechanisms of government together, the parliament is number one. But in Sierra Leone, the other way around, now the parliament they get accountable to the leader. Now only Sierra Leone don't get that. Only Sierra Leone that a parliament now accountable to a president. Only Sierra Leone. That the thing. So now that cities they will these close people they pull and they pull close for go fed for them people. You guys are waiting. About time now that begin they re-examine their conscience. When they reorient. What you mean not go support on anybody partner salute for care violence would for advocate for violence that will not go support them. We will condemn them in the strongest possible terms because violence not they achieve anything. Violence not they achieve anything. Rather, in the kind that go behind. But what you we for advocate a change in strategy, a change in style, a change in governance, we go reflect the legitimate aspirations of we citizens. We they do that by holding them accountable. We they do that by bringing out infractions of principles on a party. This question that we be party picking them about SLPP, I go die APC, about I would die SLPP, about APC, I would die APC. We need for let go of that mentality today. Now a very defeatist mentality that day. A very counterproductive. We need for embrace what they call green, white, and blue. Elect now this party today, elect they send that SLPP today for be able for muster the courage of conviction and fortitude for point out what SLPP they do. For point them out. If you don't have APC equally so, what APC they do, point them out what they do. Afterwards, like I already tell anybody, without the country, they talk about APC now, go talk about SLPP now. You not talk about leader and that, go talk about leader there. No way. Wait till they talk about force, now the country go talk about force. Now the country in interest, now that's some of we don't decide. Yes, I know it hurts. People they come after we, but so it be. Wait till go happen with that, we will just ignore them. Because I don't expect anybody for them that they can country all day. You didn't America, you didn't you not Britain, you didn't France, you didn't Germany. You didn't Australia, you didn't Canada, you didn't New Zealand, you didn't the Western industrialized democracies. Who say the rule of law, no, they take no back seat to anybody. I can use an example. Few days ago, the former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson go vote. Where did he meet? He meet a clerk or one of them people that were in charge of America. Where he go? He don't care. He ID go. He don't can't go. Not to for say the clerk where he meet at the polling station, no say in a Boris Johnson, where the former prime minister, not to for say no. But wait, guess what he do? Now the law implement. And the sad part of that law we implement now in the Boris Johnson and care the law go. Say if you don't get your ID, you don't get your voters ID, you don't go vote outside. They turn them away. The clerk turn them away. He turn them away. We don't also see who say policeman give the prime minister with now Sunak. He get a ticket, I think not be wear seat belts, when they get a ticket. Policeman hold the prime minister accountable under the law. That now the benefit of a society where governed by the rule of law, where the law no they take a back seat to nobody, where the law now is supreme, the law now the ethical foundation and the moral compass. Now the law now in the steel, now in all the country, now the foundation that. Now therefore put emphasis. Hold the next job say you not prime minister, you not minister, you not this, now an honor and privilege they give you, not to divine right, not to birthright. Not to divine right, not to birthright. Now an honor and privilege when they give you. Now an honor and privilege. And we get for make sure say we now need for staff for hold we need us accountable. We now need for staff for hold them accountable. Let them beaucoup travel where JULIUS MAADA beyond the travel. It is everywhere in the globe. It don't go say it don't go na Vietnam. What should they go do now? What you bring back? Not where they pay. Not where they pay. Now the poor citizens them. What are you bringing back? So the fourth podcast today, they can't talk about the fact say, then guy, if the then we so-called leader, well, we don't even they call the leaders, get away what they call them. They are nothing other than bloodsuckers, vampires, then people that were heartless, people that will not get one human feeling and not get that. Because the citizens are not going to complain about condition, and their lives not going to be condemned to abject poverty and unspeakable misery. Why sooner they swim in fantastic affluence and unprecedented comfort, far in excess of una legitimate earnings. We're not seeing an iota of human sympathy here. We're not seeing no consideration here. We're not seeing nothing like that. What to go get a bunch of heartless people. Look the money where they give Abbas Bundu. For what did Abbas Bundu do where he forget that kind of money there? Where he go to everyone, he get motorcar, he get security, he get who said through those Abbas Bundu should not even have been speaker na parliament from 2020. I said that with that famous videotape come out. But that's where decadence and escapism and moral failure is being canonized. Then they canonize, criminals then. People that where they involve in all kind of, moral failures. Then. So these are the fundamental questions. There are people that you always say, well, you don't oversee. Or they run in what kind of, but this is where the palpable ignorance on the part. That part where they call Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini. Now France, now they be the France. It they teach awareness. It they sensitize the psychological attitude of a fellow citizens. Say this one and this is the anachronistic and exploitative and social setup on the scene so it's not good for the country. It raise awareness. And people like Mohammed Bouazizi there, now Tunisia, they raise awareness. They like so we were in that place here, so we then now we for tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, God Almighty, because we live in a place where free speech now an integral part of the democratic process. There is no way where anybody go either emotionally or rationally talk about the fact say we get democracy. People that seem forget a fundamental misconception about voting them. Not to for you go vote no more. You vote for no. Voting are just now just a minute part of it. The real democracy, when people they come to office, when they have been held accountable, when they actions them, they are tailored in such a way that we go meet the idiosyncrasies of the citizens, and where also the citizens they will get the power for question what they do. John the country now I not say me SLPP friends will be very angry. Me talk say JULIUS MAADA be they travel, they gallivant everywhere in the universe, but the country not they see nothing. We're not seeing anything. They not go take us now in nationalistic position. They go take us in an attack. But then that's what it is. All than free speech. I don't get control over people their opinions. They get the perfect right. You only can't get the perfect right for express the opinion. They also get the perfect right for disagree with you they talk. We all know they look Absalom, from the same lens. So man, you get in at the eye. Then they suffer from astigmatism. They know they see. They are blind. But some of we, sometimes if we are once blind, but now we see, we don't gravitate to a very sensible center we say, no matter what happen, green, white, and blue, no matter what happen, green, white, and blue, will always take precedence over me belonging to a party or me supporting a leader. I go still support a leader, I go still support a party, but that the country first now go put. And where I see infractions of principles where they militate against the orderly advancement of any society, I would say, but that's not they enjoy in America. So, are they enjoy free speech now? Nobody, mistakenly me. Now me right as a citizen, are they enjoy free speech? So I don't go there, are they enjoy free speech, the rule of law, democracy. Then are they accept totalitarian madness? Just because this leader na me region come out or na me party. Oh no, I don't go to that school. I will never do that. So having finished this first one, we can't go to the second one again. Now the action I gave follow me now that share, now that comment because like I say, we not comment them. a very germane to this what they do, a germane. It help, widen my horizon about it give me indices there. I mean, well, hey, why not go talk about this? Why not go talk about that? Things that way they resonate with people. And I want to show now, as I go to the second part of the podcast, the comments that one they express, and they take a good part. When I not get for express comments, where get for me to be approval. No. When I get the right for disagree with me also. That also na part of the democratic process. Now part of this what they do. Now also disagree with what I talk. I go along with that. Now part of the now the other thing what we come do now also again. We come talk about the fact say we now need for change the trajectory of governance in the country. We need for we look into the fact say the system of governance will get. We necessarily not go actually we're not going to prosecute that kind of government together. United States will do that. The reason after the defeat of King John, King George III, now a place when they call the Battle of Saratoga, where America be that war of independence, when they defeat King George III, we force United States for recognize the sovereignty of this country here. United States move for one thing, they come up with documents, they come up with understanding, we're binding on everybody there. They call it the Constitution. Una go members say una way also they read outside the scope of, because sometimes again I already advise people letting they read outside the scope of whatever they don't get, so you'll be able to broaden the horizon. If una go recall, there was a struggle in Britain in 2015 where they call him the King John he advised system when they call the Beirut system. The Beirut system may come up with this thing when if you say the leaders and get too much power, they get extraordinary plenipotentiary powers. Who said that emanate from? People like please don't excuse me. People like that great French jurist when they call Montesquieu or Baron Charles de Secondant. Now really I name name, but now beyond Montesquieu, that's what they call him. And John Locke, and also Thomas Hobbes, then in England they come up with, they look at governmental structure. They say these leaders and they exercise too much extraordinary and plenipotentiary powers. So they force them for gonna run in it for they go sign that document. I don't know how many of you don't read that, or we know about what they call this is a very the Magna Carta. The Magna Carta, that's what they call it. That document then I go into the makings of the United States Constitution, where they divide, government itself. You get the Parliament, you get the executive branch, and then you get the judicial branch. But what will happen? Everybody in the independent. No one person no go claim power passing company. You are like just portrait 1 minute. And then talk to Mr. Samuel Vandy, whatever I call himself. For let you come naya, for let you come spew lie naya. You can't bring misinformation. Fundamentally, it's dishonest on your part, and actually you're morally bankrupt. I have never attacked David Senge in family members. I don't do that. If you get the evidence put on now, go come naya, you resort to misinformation and disinformation. Now, the same thing they talk about. The likes of now they make the argument. It is one thing for let you genuflect and worship the Senge. Let it turn out to demigod. But for let you come now, write this kind of material where say you not get an iota of evidence. Yes, I did take on David Senge. And even now says I can't take him on when I go to the third one. Because they all responsible for misleading Julius MAADA Bio. And I'll go get the example when I go to the third one. Yes, I don't go after the Senge exercising too much power. Then everybody in face. Everybody. But I have never attacked in family members. So this is very dishonest on your part. It's very, very dishonest. And I really hope say Where can I please don't come now? This not to APC platform this, not to SLPP platform this. I want to become very clear to anybody when I can have national issues. And if you get any concern, please call me and tell me. But please don't kind of like us feel irresponsible claptrap and name proposition. I don't go for that. So I want to make this very clear. You ask them, so they come up with the evidence for show that I don't attack David Senge, and I'm going to attack him. I know they attack impossible, and they attack what they do. Eventually, when I get to the next, I can't tell you the reason. I can't tell you the reason. And reasonable people that go stay with me, then go support me. Why are they do that? So again, going back to that, just I can address it, I mean, Van, whatever it is. Now, they put the governments together. Now, United States they form the government, they put the constitution. Yeah, they hold leaders accountable. If anybody need examples, I think you know, countless example. Richard Nixon was held accountable. And this guy, Bill Clinton, was held accountable. Even George Bush, by an I call him, he's been accountable. He was accountable. So, you know, why that happened? This happened because they do things outside the norms of the country, of any lawsuit. So now they know they make anybody. But the kind of government what they run as Salon, we don't need that government day. The reason we don't need that government day, the type of government they run as Salon, don't start April 19, April 1971. Now that kind of government they come. April 19, 1971. Now that government come. I can about Shaka Stevens move from the parliamentary system of governance will be get. The parliamentary system of governance will become for adopt a dictatorial government. They get big power. Now that means we now observe every leader we don't get from the time where Shaka Stevens come to now, we get Julius MAADA Bio in power. Where to get now totalitarian people that we get despot them, human rights abusers them, people that were the only accountable to their own whims, views, and caprices. Only that they can leader from Shaka Stevens in time to now to Julius MAADA Bio. Now they can leader they will get. Where they feel that they get the country. Then they above the law say don't go hold anybody. If anybody in a salon now question Julius MAADA Bio excessive travel at the expense of the country, you go na Panama you go there. If anybody question Julius MAADA Bio for that, from what to the Yegi, they say even when in West they ready for come out, then they block traffic with the Yene what they did. With the Yene, I don't ask people, they say, una get evidence, una say, they say they did happen. Naya, the wives of the president, Naya, no. The only time when they block traffic, Naya, when the president, they go some side, and he went sit on it, but he went in, they go any side where the president or they don't go block no traffic. Now, two motocar, the one who side is sit down, and waiting they call the chase motocar, who side the security people they sit down, and they motocar, then they go by the traffic. How the traffic say when they meet a red light, they go wait. I don't see the big part in where Bush, the late George Bush in where the big part, George Bush in daddy in West. I don't see him that traffic light now. I don't see him. I also don't see Mrs. Clinton on traffic light. But guess what? No sign, no the way they go through there. They let alone stop traffic. No, you know they do. Other than the misuse and abuse of power. This is what we talk about, abuse. The power they go now, the African leaders ahead. If they go now the head, the misuse and abuse. The misuse and abuse, I don't care the country go. Leaders and if you say that demigods. So what do we need for do? We now need for move from that government day, that presidential system of governance. We need for move away from what they kind of we go to lecture that we go to lecture on what are the benefits of getting a parliamentary democracy. The benefit in a parliamentary democracy, John Britain, if I bring Britain as a classic example, For see, why not that kind of government you forget? In a parliamentary democracy, what did they happen? You know, they get any leader where they become, you know, the be all and all, the yakina, sign it. Absolutely, then we got no, it doesn't. The political dispensation no allow that. It don't allow that. For they know they vote for a prime minister. They know they vote for a prime minister. We need to make clear. Your country they vote for a president now in the presidential system. Now a party leader then they vote for. The parties then they go to convention. Everybody go now the convention where belong to the party. More select you belong to the conservative party. Now all they go there, when get convention. Every candidates and come. They say, okay, now me want to be the party leader. When the delegates then vote, who that they emerge as the winner now the delegates convention, now they emerge as the leader where they take the party go now for the elections. Now they lead the party. You're like where Boris Johnson been do. When the election are done, once the party win, automatically you become the prime minister. So like in the case of Britain, because I actually use Britain today for lay out the case. So I'm going to talk like what did happen at Britain. More say you win the election, then the king or the queen, what you go do, then one of the constituents, but then it just, you know, formalize and say yes, they call you, you say, okay, you've been appointed prime minister. Then. But actually the power in that kind of a system, now the executive branch of government, we're headed by a prime minister. But there is a drawback to that we need to understand. Here is a drawback. You, the prime minister, you there in office at the mercy of your cabinet, or you MPs them. I can get an example. Let's bring Salon as an example of waiting this British system. What we do that Salon. Sunday, March 19, 1967, at Kenima. 4 MPs, them, Kutubu Kaisamba, Luceni Briwa, J.B. Francis, Prince Williams. Then being removed Albert Magai come up on power. Sunday, March 19, 1967, at Kenima. This is now one way that we pave, not the way that we pave, you know, the way for the APC come on power. How that happened? They just withdraw or withhold the membership of the party. Then withhold that. It just take a motion, let one MP or one minister move a vote of non-confidence by the leader. Examples and then, yes, we'll go back to Britain, but because today I want to hold this matter to Britain. Let's start with Margaret Thatcher. A problem start with Nigel Lawson, when I be finance minister, but then called a chancellor of the Exchequer. He was out of office. We'll go to Tony Blair. Tony Blair, a problem starts with in deputy, Gordon Brown. Gordon Brown lost his job. Just for small money where they be supposed, where they be asked for add either to the budget or whatever it was. But now the people they say no. They now go to David Cameron, Brexit, on Sita. We go to Theresa May, the same thing. We go to Boris Johnson, which are party way hold. Brexit party way hold. I mean, but they party hold during COVID. Not to forsake all of the people are where they put power, they chief, they're not chief, not a single penny, they're not chief. But they violate understanding, So they put, we go to the Strauss we come, we take over from Boris Johnson, a month or two she was out of power on it. These are the sort of government say we need. When we get any kind of a government, there's no leader, no they either act like and it's by Koroma or Julius Madabio. You're not gonna be stubborn, you're not gonna be obstinate, you're not gonna feel now you know because the job where you hold, now the people there, they can pull you anytime when they want to pull you. So now that kind of democracy they will need. Where no leader. And the life of parliament, now then democracy, the life of parliament, now then democracy, the parliament now 5 years. But depending on what thing they happen, sometimes even before the 5 years done, it may waiting to happen. una go, then go don't dissolve the parliament. The prime minister go don't lost his job. So now then, so you not go get like the kind of dictators what we get after me now you, after you now you, more time that time. No, you know they did. There's no more time and third time. No. For the parliament, they, you know, they continue at the corner. And you the leader, the only way you stay in power that long, you get for make sure say you get the support of you people that inside you party and you can because you very cabinet. So now that one in that kind of a dispensation, they talk about who know they take place there. Because the parliament they self-regulates, they regulate itself. The parliament they self-regulates. Anyhow you look up. So you don't need a coup. We tell God thank you. Togo don't decide so then they go to the Westminster concept of parliament. We where they follow political history around the globe. Go recall say Togo now the first country down in West Africa where military coup take place, where they remove Sylvanus Olympio. Say where people like Eyadi man and Kande, then it become family property. Where Eyadi man go ipikite. No, we don't need that today. We now look like what in Apuna and Cameroon. Paul Biya and that guy waiting Usa Idi Amin Usa Yamenongo. Now they not be the longest serving leaders. Paul Biya you kind of make sure that go put back up and they go. It's not the other country. How we get a democracy like that? Look at even Paul Kagame. The people don't get chance. I know we talk about Museveni. Museveni in family now they charge in Pekin, in two Pekin there, and you went from there now they run the country there. Country like then they run for military coup, but then Liberia now that not go happen because Liberia what did happen at democracy they don't embrace. We see the election we pass here now. Mr. George Weah he accept the verdict. Where in fellow citizens they put panel, they accept the verdict when they put panel. He surrender power. He not only surrender power, but he also helped in the smooth transition. Since election take place in Salon 2018 to now 2020. So what we as citizens therefore do, we for being asked we need a system of governance where they take into account the corporate well-being of the country. We don't get tired of leaders and being demigods in Naya. We don't get tired of being when a party in power, like now what they talk to now the court system with it now SLPP court system now the SLPP get the courts now because they nip and power. Conversely, when they come up on power, the next government when they get the court now they justice not in a salon. If you then SLPP as it is now, whatever you do, the law not go touch you because now not gets there, now not gets up. Of if you then APC now they power. If anybody within the political structure or something, nothing will accommodate. That's in society. They know they hold nobody accountable. Nobody, and we don't need that kind of society today. So these are the things that we for the camp, the awareness. Because like we say, awareness, we don't need political violence. We don't need violence. Violence of any kind of acceptable. We for condemn violence. We for speak against violence. And the one day where they pull shot there for go fight for the people there, we for denounce them. Because their own family members, they all see them overseas. Then they enjoy. They live very good life. Then they eat good. They don't good, sleep good. Now, una they send them where don't one corporate say don't get to buy. Una now begin, una need for begin what you call introspection now. Una begin to ask una say the fundamental question. Why for fight for them people also? Well, una don't ever see any of their family members when they go supposed can another day. Now they send day. Now they send it. Look what you know. Now na kush then they give na for kill na humanity, kill na brains and kush. Now they pan. Kush. Now they pan. They kill na self. Because na that way they want to now. So now don't get no mind. So now don't lost them na mindset. They sick. They know they go to hospital. Now when they left the hospital system, it's so decrepit. They know they go there. Waiting, all man they run go overseas. All man they go run overseas. You get it? Now that made them give. Look what in the JULIUS MAADA video. It's signed what they call a golden parachute. Give them all kind of money. Money for come men themselves overseas. Can anybody imagine? But basic medicine not in the country. These are the things that we start union for the talk about. We don't get tired of saying, oh, me na SLPP, me na APC. I go die SLPP, I go die APC. No. It's very counterproductive. I am SLPP. But guess what? I'm Salonian Force. Salonian Force. Me SLPP friends are very angry with me, say me they drive lambest, you know, then oh yeah, I get for because not to Julius Mada you get not to get saloon. That same green passport we get only that you get a red passport, when a diplomatic passport, me get a green passport, but it is the Republic of Saloon. So that same passport where it gets, now Mr. get. So that make me a Saloonian. So that give me a right for talk about me, you know, the country. I'm not necessarily get for talk things the way they please. No. I get for talk things as it is. If you want it take away, not take about that. As far as be concerned, not to even an issue that we are going to think about. Not to even issue that. So again, I don't know the second part of the podcast. We talk say we need what you call it? We need a parliamentary system of governance where we know they get an absolutely strong leader, where the parliament is said they regulate itself, where the people, them, the citizens, them, at any time they can get rid of them, so that they will get a governance, a system of governance where go they in harmony with their legitimate aspirations. Them. So again, as I go to the third and final part of this, when are they become adjacent people are where they ask why I attack this fellow Patrick Moyna, Moyna. Thank God when I don't give me the opportunity now, they can't lay out the fraud owner. I will talk in the context. I will talk in the context of why Julius Maada Bio they go through this kind of problem. Yasu. Why Julius Maada the problem where Julius Maada Bio they go through in terms of leadership. Now it's not to APC, not to anybody because I prepare for say that to Julius Maada Bio face. The question is how? One, the sort of people them way is surrounding himself with. One sort then Patrick Moyna. I wish Patrick Moyna before tell you yesterday how this conflict here come about. I wish he honest enough. I wish that be manly enough for tell now how this problem between me and two start. In order it too. In order it. I wish he tell now that. But no, they tell now what you know because you know say the good number of them will go listen now what you call warehouse of functional illiterates and sea of ignoramus system. So now can buy to any way they tell now because that's now the sort of society that you know propaganda. If they tell now follow now sympathy now, he not get it because the forum where they can't go there. How man don't denounce them. Quickly before I talk about why I talk to Julius Maada Bio now responsible for this problem where they go through so he not go put up by anybody. Are they write about NPRC? Now they write about the history. Now they write about. Where are they actually write about Salon political history? I take her from the show we're going to Lancaster. I don't reach out to the NPRC. Hopefully this afternoon or this evening, I will talk about when they formed the government. Me and one of the guys where when they call Idris Kamara, we get an argument. Now Patrick Moyna from nowhere. This guy goes, if this guy honest enough. If you remember God when make him Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if you honest, he go say, I know one day say nothing to Patrick Moyna. One day, from the time when they come in governance from 2018, not to say I don't get anything for talk about him, but no, he's not even a factor now. So why waste me time for talk about Patrick Moyna? Why wait until yesterday or day before yesterday, where he come after that? Oh, I said no. You don't cross the line. I want now let you understand, say. If I not be they say anything to not to say that out of cowardice or cleverness, but you know to a factor now, yeah. I wish he go also sent to now all what he right. Make it up. When I ask her, say well, Patrick Moyna, okay, when I say Kutubu don't do this, Kutubu don't do that. But you show we out this there, you show we what you do. Not just only talk about Kutubu. You bring your there, we go make judgment. But if you not tell now what he right and talk go he right up. And like I told her, I keep up. So now who know where they can't ask now, yeah? When I go back, I don't do that the homework. Go back. Then who know where they can't talk about attack on the Senge. Again, this is how they tell us say, when I try to separate when I say from what you elect somebody and the policies the way they pursue. They be saying again, then to that it don't make a very incendiary comments in where if Julius Maada Bio actually they pay attention. That Natina way, what he do so Natina will go bring a serious problem in the country. he accused the people that where they run the mosque then and the church then, he accused them of theft. He said that they thief electricity. That is a very serious word. And now the question is, David Senga get the evidence. You don't read the evidence. You don't show the citizen. David Senga don't show the citizen. Look, you see this electricity problem what they go through. The church people them and the people that where they run the mass last year, they're not part of the thief electricity. That's a serious accusation or allegation. And not so for you go sit down. I don't know for that, but me keep that. Me anything I they do, I they keep up. I get that also. It's in addition to a frivolity way they part. Where can you just talk? Now one thing about education, and I want to tell you about education. You can go study in a University of Heaven. Say you beat Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala per exam. You can go study in a University of Heaven. Say you beat God by exam. But when you come out now, what you they do? Now it shows if you're not educated person or not. With all this way they talk about doctor this, doctor that, doctor this, doctor. How we go there a country where get 7 rivers in the country, but we not get water for drink. How we go there a country where we get 7 rivers in addition to heavy rain when they come to the country, but we not get water for drink. How can you guys do that? How we go there a country with doctors and professors and anything, nobody not get the cognitive intelligence of them. How they go able to overcome this electricity business? How a capital city will they perpetual darkness? So now go there, what should they do? They genuflect before the people they not go talk because on a party on a leader. No, kutubu ko man go to school. So now that the other fine. Welcome to the club. I'm glad the way kutubu stand all by itself. I tell God thank you for this. I tell God thank you for this. I will continue for talk about Julius MAADA being travel because they're out of control. Okay? It's out of control. Julius MAADA you get when a president they travel. So I tell you no. Now America also the president of the United States, Joe Biden, the citizens of United States, then yeah, a plane, they call it Air Force One, then yeah, a plane. Then yeah, all kind of a comfort set out for travel. It's very expensive, but guess what? It just not go any frivolous place somewhere like that. Because now the taxpayers and they get them. And the taxpayers and the money to them. Operating Air Force One are not to pick in the color. So then the budget of that, it pass a loan budget. Yeah, because you need forgive you. But the problem is, waiting they travel, yeah, waiting the country they get, because the country get for benefit of. Personally, I would not have been against Julius MAADA in travel, provided the citizens are seeing it. Then they need empirical evidence for support that they watching Julius MAADA go do na Vietnam. Watching actually he go do na Vietnam. Watching he bring to the citizens asylum. You guys will they continue for one now? Where not the leader there? I can only they told this one there, and I will talk again today. If it's possible for let Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala calm down. Let Isidoya, let SLPP and the leaders Sidoyanda, let APC and leaders Sidoyanda, so anything are defend at this world. People that will prefer for go genuflect before they two party there and the leaders and substitute pan God. To God and Nabi. Let everybody take out there. Because this fanatical obsession with their leaders when I don't transmogrify them to this, demigod status, when I don't make them the be all and end all, the yakna, voodoo yakna style. Then I mean, amazing. It's totally amazing. Even when they do bad, when I see bad leaders, and they come up from we citizens. We citizens and now we responsible for bad leaders. The leaders are not bad. Now the enabling environment what they give them, what they encourage them, what they clap for them, anything look like that guy when they can't be here talk about David Senga. Just because they say that Dr. David Senga. But wait on that, what thing David Senga don't even do? What he don't do? The man be supposed to come with let be technology, let be innovation. What thing that the innovation with David Senga don't care go there, where we all go point out to. We're not showing now. It got education. Look how the education they look how they look how the quality of it, look how the education they. So what now you don't what now because they David Senga. where he claims say he connected Bill Gates. No, the man is not connected to Bill Gates. Bill Gates now a businessman. Now businessman. Now a businessman. They saying not to a businessman. But now all buy it to this, you know, they call a doctor. That's what I want. America now, they not be giving move away from this year. So where they go look for a job, say pass to get a degree. No. This is an about salon. If they be saying that this kind of technology phone that they talk about, why would they go to internet connectivity in the country? I mean, for don't focus on that. So you know what? Million contribution they give to this society also, and they can't make sure the salon they be number one way campaign technology. Because me now this technology what is the pan politics is the pan now? The next now president you want be now. So when all this things have done, they be saying all this way they say now you now this what is your contribution, what you don't know legacy, you know the one thing where me know where for the longest time in this country people get legacy in this country, and I don't know get leaders in national legacy. When you talk about democracy in this country also, especially in the context of you can't go to Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin, and they tell anybody, you know, go back to school. But oh yeah, no, we're not the way they talk about America Naya. We're not to Benjamin Franklin they talk about Naya. No way. Now the legacy that we left in this country also, the democracy in this country also. This representation, the proportional representation, how they divide the Congress, how they do that people like Benjamin Franklin there. Where you go now Pennsylvania, now you get Pennsylvania, Benjamin Franklin. You talk about people like this other president we come with this emancipation, business. People like Obama, they be president of this country today. Now because of what Martin Luther King they do, Rosa Parks now what they do, that foundation, that system, that structure when they live. Now I make Obama be president of this country also. These are the legacies and there with the trouble. When you talk about good goals in this country, reach them. And all that you can't go back to President Dwight Eisenhower. Dwight Eisenhower, he has been gone. But in legacy, ask you when are the legacy when the so-called leaders and all left in the country? Where the past institutionalized kleptocracy, where they can go there, ruin the country. It is almost small. Like I don't talk about Julius MAADA Bio. In greatest enemy now not to APCU. Now not to where they criticize them. Julius MAADA Bio in greatest enemy and that's what they call TIME. Now repeat that for now. That thing what they call TIME. Now Julius MAADA Bio in greatest enemy. And that TIME you know they on inside. That TIME you know they on inside. If Julius MAADA Bio not be careful where he left office because one way or the other, he's going to be gone. In 2020, he's not going. No way, no day. Where the citizens they go allow for manipulate the constitution for letting be in the power. It's not going to happen. If anybody not believe, una go na Senegal, una go ask what happened to Macky Sall. But what thing therefore happen here? Very shortly, Julius MAADA Bio in record they will come put up alongside Julius Saidu Momo, and are the worst thing that we go want. Julius MAADA Bio, if you not be careful, this thing what they call TIME, if you not embrace them, let it at least it do something where tangible, where you see the empirical evidence, where go so yes, now this Julius MAADA Bio don't do. Now this you don't do. Look at now with the see with the feeling. It go worse past Julius Saidu Momo. Now the guys like Patrick Mwana they so where they talk about because of this overbloated. The doctor, this professor, look what it how would they have even supported Julius MAADA Bio for even okay, pardon in LAJ, okay, but why go get that kind of high profile look what he don't do to the mayor of Kenima and then police officers. Look what he don't do. So the fundamental question go, would they now the people that will be advised Julius MAADA Bio for put that fellow in that kind of a pedestal there. Look what she don't do. Then a big egg now they not train that Julius MAADA Bio in face. And all of this now then this kind of people that waiting around that. Now I mean they say a leader is just as a leader. If you see leader bad now, the one that waiting around that. Look what she don't do. Look the mesmerizing embarrassment where don't cause MAADA Bio. Now you don't go put all this kind of premium on that guy there. Even though people were very angry. But you don't. Now this same, misuse and abuse of power now they talk about. Because you get one part by the constitution where give a president the power for pardoning people there. That power of pardon. So then they misuse that. So now complete. That guy not for them that kind of situation you put that. Seriously. Oh, I'm not even assume say yes, you don't pardon, but you don't go you make the man an ambassador of peace. But look what you man go get involved in. Criminal violence. He can't go to the mayor and other people there. There you get guys like Patrick Mwana, then they walk out with ships on his shoulder. Me get this, me get that. In study Naya, in study Yanda, in get this, in get that. In a doctor. Okay, Patrick Mwana, I won't put all that in there. What you don't achieve inside this administration. What you go look say, yes, Dr. Patrick Mwana, this is what he don't do inside this bio administration. Una all that responsible for waiting Julius Maada bio they go to so. Because he rely on that. He rely on that. Because of una title, say. Because of una title. This way don't happen. So this latest saga. Now, in order for tell Julius Maada bio say, you get the wrong people that are around you. And when you they go down, he already remember say, when they write in records, there are no way they go talk about them sing it because nobody elect them sing it. Now they all get foreign passports. They all get up. Wake up a can and then they go. If anybody not believe, una ask and it's by Kuruma, the one they always be they call her the world best. You know this, you know that. The one when we say Hosanna, Hosanna, and they crucify now. So that the same thing with them, when they come, they let them people when they flatter them. You get this army of fancy carpet bagging vultures them. Where all the time, engaging, praise singing. Even amidst the cataclysms of hopelessness and colossal failures them, then they sing praise leaders them. Papa go, I tell God, thank you. Kutubu not go to school. I tell God, thank you. So when always they come, where one we Patrick Mwana, why I go for her? Now wait till it starts. Una ask her, say Patrick Mwana, how come you Kutubu get to this? You lay all the evidence before we see her before we make judgment now. No, you can't tell what Kutubu say. No, you just say we see him, not to wait till how they call her because it ain't black and white. Let's show now. Let's show now where to go to. What you tell me. There's already this talk now, Salio say, the politicians that they, because that fellow maybe not just I don't go ever call him. Where sit on Holland, whatever. Now the politicians and people like by Kuruma, people like Yasane, and people somewhere they pay money for they cost people and people there. Now I don't believe this fellow Patrick Mwana na Julius Maada you in person. Now they hire people there for cost people they don't pay. Una ask her if you make that comment, if you write that comment. Una ask her, I'm very proud where I go after her. I'm proud. I'm not going to take one word and they can tell una yeah, openly when I tell them. I don't it. I don't it. Let it shake. Now they say you shake our up. And they wait for the least comments. This moral arrogance. Panengaya. Now they kept Julius Maada be go down so. He called he says in a senior advisor to the man. Senior advisor, you don't job you try for guide the man. The guy they spend 24 hours, 7 days a week now what's up? So what you do? So you receive money now for nothing? You they receive money 24 hours round the clock. You sit down now what's up? Now what's up? Then finally Peter Dauda, whatever you call yourself, I understand where they come from. I know so that jealous and envy. You see, then at the day you want to not learn better school, not go better school, not learn that. So now make una thinking faculty very low. Now I just give me final lecture before I go. And they are switching and they honor people. You see what they do so? I don't care more gonna salon than they you so-called Patrick Mwana them, David Senga them, because the likes of una, I don't educate una to a level where under normal circumstances una not before una get up. I not say una not go admit that because una fundamentally dishonest. Now the community nice that say if I want, forget that they will get up because the volume of work where they at me this one. And they sit on there for say, Mina a journalist now, Guinea. The next one I will put my credential lesson. Now for me, I have never been to Guinea. Never, I know Sabide. The journalists in Guinea, now they sit down. Waiting and they see what they follow. They make me a journalist. I go next time, I will bring the credential on us here. The community that they say, when they say professor, you see, because you know, we're so narrow in that thinking because we're not better school, you guys are not doing that thing. Professor, you get two ways, and now what they offer you, like what are they unprofessing? Now what are they give now lecture people like now, you know, they're not shallow brain them. You not necessarily get for them at the classroom. You don't necessarily get for them at the class. People then they after me could you need for publish book. In fact, I go begin a publish alone up to yesterday, 2 days ago. One man is said he old 78 years old. The man is virtually begging me Kutubu do you publish a book. There's nothing now where if I want, I can publish a article now, go to any school where they will give me because I get volume, tons of work that start this year. Yeah. Now an honor and privilege where they put per me because they know what they do. People that they get benefit. The likes of Peter Dowda, they educate you now. Because from what you see, you know, one of them shallow-minded fellow them. Your level of education is very hard in color. But people that I get professors that even from University of Salon, where they say things to me, where they talk to me, where they're very enamored. And I'm very happy being called a professor because now they do. Now they do so. The whole world now they lecture because the one the way they say that the classroom professor there. But me, I'm being heard around the world. So take that. Take some Patrick Mana then. So one I think that now. Who are they from Patrick Mana? The guy that just for sure how misguided the guy be. He gonna can't JULIUS MAADA be gonna sumuya for that election business. Now me the people that have sumuya now me they call on America. Kutubu help campaign for we, and I mean campaign against a defeat here JULIUS MAADA bio. We on candidates, the Nalos, and they win the election as we are. So that they show how the Ghana is such a lightweight. You're the one kind of doctor, this doctor, that what you don't accomplish. From America, now they are a campaign for them. The Nalo, they win the election yonder. They win the election has go ask in the MAADA column. Yeah? So when they talk to a professor, not to other, you should not so narrow-minded. Okay. Now what you they teach, now what they bring come. How much of them are so-called professors who say one I don't go out, you don't write a book. Where like when the president talks, say, okay, they bring quality education. What you don't do for help from modern day. Before that, all they did na WhatsApp group, then they write the way about rubbish. I ain't got any but I tell God thank you. Now, yeah, now your contribution this and they give back to society. Yeah. So I know who side they come from because you know one day, you know, when so narrow in our mind them. Now the teach where are they teach? I'm doing this gratis. Now teacher they teach people them. Oh man. I they teach people them. I'm being heard around the world. Yeah. People then I don't get people then at University of Salon said they use some of the works they put. If I before ask you anything for like give me a rundown of the 1967 general election. Don't know you not savvy, nothing you not go able to talk it. Don't know, you don't know. Don't know. Now me the lecture now. Yeah? Even the very MPRC where they talk about now. So how many of them know about the MPRC? How many of them get the intricacies of the MPRC where they go? Yeah? So there, the great English philosopher, I want to leave you with this advice, Peter Dowda. The great English philosopher, William Shakespeare, you know what he talked? He said before he talk, he said think. Before he jump, he said, look, you should never have come here to speak such, inane proposition and irresponsible claptrap. You should never have done that. Questioning why, not to me call Mr. Professor, not to me, sir. Now the people there. When they do Salon Tok Forum, you don't hear it ever end I call Mr. Professor. No, I'm not sure say at that so morally arrogant and hubristic. But if people then because of what I do, Brian, you know Professor Naya, or I will tell because of you, so for satisfy your whims, wishes, and caprices, I'm very happy when they call me professor because I deserve them. And like I say, I get tons of work where I don't know, volumes of work. Now they talk so and they publish a book on corruption at this that the community, the Washington community now. When the book when they not done, I will put a link. I just get editors and they look at now. So let's check that now. Corruption, where they not Salon, we don't make it in the United States now. I don't write a book on that. Yeah? So if you want to know me gravitas, like this I tell you today. So we don't get tired of this. We don't get tired of that on a PhD mentality for people in that. Give people the credit to that credit due. Yeah? Give people that. When I don't go come now for talk about the problems as well, because now I don't suckers them, praise singers them. Now I don't suckers them. Now me party, I want to say people when I don't transmogrify Julius MAADA to this mythical. Now under Julius MAADA, now they don't they. People, a said commission of inquiry, they don't see nothing. Under Julius MAADA, now they people that go for overthrow the government of Salon, criminal violence on a Salon. When people that lost their life will not see nothing. Under Julius MAADA, now they will see another attempt for removal of people that walk away from trees in case this don't happen nowhere in this world also. But this we get all these educated people that were there under Professor Patrick Moyna, then they Professor David Sanger, they all there with all this high sounding they know say no, power, we're not going to allow this. We're not going to allow this. One of the professors then they are already around there with their big titles there. When they go to a retired brigadier Julius MAADA, and that will be me last year the comment. So there's nothing like retired retired brigadier whatever Julius MAADA. For Julius MAADA not spend that amount of time in the army for make let get to that rank there. You get so many qualifications they wait for me for let be a brigadier. We know yes say Julius MAADA come now war college now. He do any other thing that's it from lieutenant to brigadier. That actually what he do, he demean the other color. Seriously. He really demean the exalted rank of let's say you get steps away, get for follow for later and day. He not spend up to 20 years on the army. He not retire honorably. Now seize the seat power. Then they elevate themselves to that color. So he cannot be called himself brigadier. But what is even very significant and abiding about this, really, it undermine the prestige and influence of the office of president and the country. The office of president, they come with any other. Now, only two things they come with: the style of the office, His Excellency or Her Excellency, the president, the spoken words. You more at the time for educating now. You work out this rubbish talk now, so I educate you now. The spoken words where they talk to her face to face. You call her Your Excellency. If you're two days together, you did guess her. But the style of the office, now His Excellency. And they come with nothing anymore. The office of president, a big pass, and a more influential pass, even if you not be a field marshal in the army. That rank is still lower, is subordinate to the office of the president. A very disheartening way, then they refer to Julius MAADA as a retired brigadier. And some of you will continue to talk about that. Major General Buhari, now Nigeria, he was a major general. But as soon as he don't transition into the presidency, that time to go away. Obasanjo was a 4-star general in Nigeria. And he go war. Now I have end the Biafra war. But as soon as he became president, there's nothing like a general Obasanjo. No, President Obasanjo. Colin Powell, when I'm the Secretary of State now or Minister of Foreign Affairs, that was a 4-star general now. But when they refer to Secretary Colin Powell, Secretary of State. This cultural personality with all this brigadier, what you don't look the logic of lawlessness within the country. A brigadier not able to tame the lawlessness in the country. Every day yesterday they said they go set fire for one of the commercial, the banks. I don't know which bank they go set fire. Wilkins road where they said they go burn. But they get somebody they call brigadier. Would not be a sheriff of Nassau that they call the man brigadier. With this kind of a colossal failure and weakness on the man too weak and inept. Too weak and inept. Beyond in greatest quality now for the fly up and up. The biggest qualification that where nobody no go beat him. Yeah. So by God power again, we'll come back the other time. I want to know thinking. I want to know thinking. I want to stay now. Let me yeah. Now we fearless now. Because American and free speak, they already talking. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about Salon because Salon, they allow that. Everybody for this sing the world best in it, and by Kuruma in him, or for the sing brigadier, whatever the Julius MAADA in name. Now you poly. We didn't poly. Now yeah, the president of the United States now. You ask anybody, you make like you don't know who the president. Ask her, call someone and ask her. Say, but you're not going to say President Joe Biden. You're not going to Biden. That's why they call him Biden. You're not going to even say President Joe Biden or President Trump or President this president that. Now by the names, now that we don't use now. We don't use for the big campus or anybody personality. So anybody where they question why with the article, me personally, I don't decide. No way. I know they put that to anybody. Now you name. The president of Salon is called JULIUS MAADA. It's as simple as that. Simple. That's how it is. Now that's some of we don't use. So I'll tell you now what thinking. Let God continue for bless and preserve now. Let God make let all can build Salon. Let God be Lord forget about them party they are so. Because them party are they not good. 63 years now don't get independence. No they won't go, no they wanga. We get country, we get 7 rain. But people now don't you attack and they drink. Don't you attack. All man are almost blind because all man are darkness and day. And I want to know most of you see them blackout to the up and so. Again, I want to say very deliberate because where they so if we get constant light, una phone them will be charged. That will make una will talk to we and who say will they talk to una. So that they will you say. So then they don't deliberate because they also make sure say they get all that thing they do. But una the common people they not allow to follow again. Because when I not get they not be able to talk to we. Who say sit down now so at the parlor. Hey, I can count almost lights since I can at this house here. One I don't know when I ever change board. I never change board. Light all about na kitchen yanda, na parlor, na the hallway yanda, the bedroom, the bathroom. When I open the door, when I step out here, lights, they go inside the elevator, they go down at the street lights there. Then now they talk about. These are basic things there. Now we know they cook every day now. These are now they ask for basic things there. Water, if I grab that few steps, I get water. Now in the kitchen, I get water in the bathroom. I don't get for no way. These are the things that they ask for. The country get too much resources for them that they go through that. But they don't deliberate, so they will put you in a down. They will put you in a down. Because now get for it. Now they shamelessly they praise them. They defend them. They defend some people totally indefensible. But okay, understand. Because now they need their mouth. They praise David Senge. They can't defend them. We especially like that kind of comment we make if we get intelligence and patriotism, we for question David Senge. When the evidence we get said, then church people then, and then people that were in a mass last then the thief. You know how insidious that what they did? We know how serious that what they did. But of course they don't go ask because they know that we are on a pum 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 nothing. Any church they tell we are the clap. We clap. I make we get the brazen impudence, the temerity and the troopers for can't defend things away indefensible. Finally, we ask Patrick Moina, how you and Kutubu get into this? How you and Kutubu get into this? What you bring this about? We ask him. Let's show the evidence. Let not just show what he do. Let it show what he do to me, what he said to me. Besides about me, we ask him. Yeah? But me keep him. But the guys said they are with JULIUS MAADA be okay. Until then, you guys will get a very pleasant and blessed day until we meet back.